1982年秋天，22岁的涂鸦艺术家让·米歇尔·巴斯奇亚第一次正式见到艺术巨星安迪·沃霍尔。不到2个小时，巴斯奇亚就根据宝丽来相片把两人合影画了出来。巴斯奇亚被媒体誉为极具天赋的光之子，少年成名。波普艺术之父安迪·沃霍尔则从60年代起引领艺术圈。两人的相遇就像一颗冉冉升起的星星撞上了一颗持续发光的恒星。两位天才艺术家很快成为了挚友，在短短2年间共同创作了约160幅画作，绘画取代了语言交流。这场巴斯奇亚沃霍尔4手联弹大展囊括了80多幅两人合作的作品，是史上规模最大的两人联展，难得一见。
When you look at the collaborations, you see that two different worlds communicate with each other.
两人的早期合作模式是沃霍尔完成一幅画，邀请巴斯奇亚在上面修改。后来合作越来越紧密，沃霍尔会率先提出一个 logo 或标题，巴斯奇亚先画，沃霍尔添加各种标志，巴斯奇亚再加上他的面具人。
You know, they joked around a lot, and I think they had so much fun doing the paintings when they were painting. They really riffed off of each other's energy, different kinds of energy. Like Jean-Michel was very raw. Andy was more classical in his style of working.
In the beginning, Jean just took off his short pants and his shirt, and he had boxer shorts on. And I just asked them to stand on the paper. And Jean takes the first punch. He just puts the glove against Andy's face. Andy's shocked, like what that feels like, and you know, it's real.
The punching bags is a very monumental sculptural work created by Basquiat and Warhol together. Warhol would paint his Last Judgment idea on each of these punchbags, and Basquiat would react with The Judge. It is with the collaborations with Warhol. With around 50-60 private lenders, institutional, international lenders, it was, of course, a great effort for us putting all these works together.
到了两人合作的后期，光是看作品已经很难区分到底是谁完成了哪一部分。在两人相识仅5年后，安迪·沃霍尔去世，享年58岁。传奇的友谊画下了终点。到了第2年，巴斯奇亚也因服药过量过世了。你可以想象，大多数艺术家都痴迷于自我。在这里，我们第一次看到2个传奇艺术家在一起工作，并且打破了这种障碍。